and you may come back too, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throwing off the play fake here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing. Throw left side, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. This New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. Brought in right side. Big man showing up the yards. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. brought this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They'll run here on first down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's caught near the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on first down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
From the 19. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're gonna take over at their 40. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to the air here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, I don't mind the scheme.
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Caught by Miller. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on first. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll toss it to Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds his man Rice. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Cowboys looking at 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from the gun here. On the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family, because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
So we're to the half in this NFC wildcard contest. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Again. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run this with Johnson. And this one does not go far. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now the give to Johnson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going play action. He finds Johnson. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give. This is Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 32. That's Thomas. He's got it. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Johnson. And he gets in, touchdown! The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Space past the 35. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Back to throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Perhaps That's a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They'll run for this. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Saints with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a carry by Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 6-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg for him. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Hauled in by Rice. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
There he goes on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. They have him back there because of the incredible things that he can do on punt returns, Brock, but this time he winds up giving the other side their incredible moment.
That's right. As a returner, you've got to field that ball clean first, and then second, keep it secure the rest of the way. There's 10 dudes on that other side. Heck, maybe even 11 if you got a punter who likes to hit. And their sole mission is to separate you from the ball at full speed. And if they're lucky, well, they're lucky they can return it back to the house for 6.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Setting up a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Catch made by Austin. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll throw it again. This finds Austin, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. The 30. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. The pitch is out to Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7.
It's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.